Hello, this is Carrie again, and I have another video for you today. Today I will be reviewing these Blackwing Colors colored pencils. So let's get started. First, I want to thank the fine folks over at pencils.com who sent this to me for review. So Blackwing is a company that is really famous for their regular graphite pencils, and I got these from my friend Amy, and these are just wonderful pencils to hold. If you've never used the Blackwing, I suggest you get yourself a couple, because these write really well, and they come in a soft or firm graphite. So anyway, so Blackwing is the company that makes these, and the one that I like the best is the Palomino, because that's a soft lead. So this is what Blackwing is known for. However, they recently got into it and decided, hey, we should try to, make some colored pencils. And I gotta admit, I was not really that hopeful on these, because like everybody tries to make colored pencils, but really, everybody tries, but not everybody does a good job. Let's put it that way. However, if you saw the unboxing, you saw how almost instantly impressed I was with these. And let me show you why. These are very highly pigmented. You can see that. Look at that pigment just drop like that. I have really not seen pencils that are that highly pigmented. And these are, they claim that these are extra soft, and they really are super soft. I think these are some of the softest pencils I have tried. I think they are either as soft or softer than the Prismacolors. I mean, they really go in the line of the Prismacolor and the Lyra Polycolor in terms of how soft they are, but they sharpen really well. And unlike the Prismacolors, you're not going to have any quality problems. These are really very well made. I dropped these at least 2 or 3 times, and I have not broken any tips, let alone the actual pencils. Look at that yellow, though. That yellow really impresses me. I always find that a good yellow is, it's one of the things that you can really tell that a pencil is really good, is when they have a really good yellow. So I colored a page with these, and I'm going to show you a page with these, but I wanted to show you to watch me swatch these because of the intense color layout that they give you when you use them. And they do only come in 12 colors. I was slightly disappointed because I think when I did the unboxing, I thought that they came in 24, but I was wrong. They do only come in 12 colors, which is slightly disappointing, but I hope that, that over time they do decide to add more colors, and that they also offer open box. Because right now, if you have a problem, as far as I know, you basically have to replace the set. And they are not inexpensive. I think this set of 12 retails for $20. So they're not the most, they're not the most expensive pencils by far, but they're certainly not the most inexpensive. However, I found the color laid down and the pigments to be really worth it. The other thing I really liked is I really like the fact that instead of giving you a white, they tried to do something different, and they gave you this really, truly shiny silver. A lot of times you get these colors, these metallic colors that aren't metallic at all. But let me show you this silver. And let me show you the other colors and just the level of lay down that they have, and how much pigment you just drop instantly on these colors. Just truly, I have to say the most impressed I've been with a pencil in terms of, them exceeding expectations and doing a really good job at making some really great pencils. So let me show you what I colored with just these 12 colors. I made this page with just these 12 colors. So you can definitely do a lot. And I was actually really impressed by the skin tone, because I was kind of worried that because of so few colors, I wasn't going to be able to get a good skin tone, but I was able to get a good skin tone. I was able to do the eyes really the way that I like to do them. I did the lips just fine. The one thing that I did have to do with this skin tone is I had to use an eraser to blend. And if you've never used an eraser to blend, let me know down below and I can do a video showing you how to do it. But basically, you put in the colors that you want and then you lift them with an eraser. And then you can reapply new color, and that will create a more blended color. So I did this with the brown and the black to get this sort of the slightly darker brown that was originally there. But anyway, as you can see, the yellows are especially vibrant, so that's why I picked this page, because I thought this page would really show off. I want to show you the color transition between the colors. So in this case, I didn't use a blender pencil. There's no white to blend with, so I didn't use a white to blend with. This is just 100% the colors. But as you can see what they can do, and so it's really quite impressive considering how few colors there are. So that's the completed page, and let me show you the comparison with some of the other brands. So this is the Blackwing Colors. Let me set this aside here. Let me close this. So this is the actual. So these are the Blackwing Colors in the sheet that I created, and you can see. Because there's only one red here, it's more of a warmer red than a cooler red, so the purple doesn't really come out as a true purple. If they ever do release more colors, then I hope that they will give me a warm red so I can really see how it looks. But the orange did really well. This was done with the Prismacolor blender. This was done with the Crayola blender pencil. And they blended really wonderfully. Some of the other brands that we have. So the top one is the Crayola, and the bottom one is the Blackwing Colors. You can see how much the Blackwing Colors, how much more pigmented it is than the Crayola, especially along the side of the yellow. So you can see along the side of the yellow. Once again, the top is the Blackwing and the bottom is the Crayola. You can see alongside the yellow like how much more vibrant that yellow is than the Crayola yellow, as well as some of the other colors, the darker colors. You can really see it in the darker color. The next one is the Lyra Polycolor. You can see once again the comparison in terms of the vibrancy is really quite close to the Lyra Polycolor. The other thing about these Blackwing is I don't know anything about the light fastness. So I can't speak to whether or not these are light fast, but I can tell you that in terms of pigment deposit, these are really quite highly pigmented. This is the Staedtler Ergo Soft, which I have not yet reviewed, but I am working on a review of those. And you can see once we get to some of these, but even still, you can see even here, it definitely outperforms in terms of the orange and that green blended. Those really outperform the Staedtler. Again, let me show you some of the other ones. This is a Crayola Polycolor, and now we start to get into where they start being outperformed, but they also start to to get around the same price, if not more expensive. So this is you can see the comparison with the two colors. I mean, the main thing is that there's no cool red. That's probably the biggest problem, and that there's only 12 colors and there's no open stock. However, if you already have a bunch of pencils and you like collecting pencils and you want something really soft, or you want something that you can use for making smaller, simpler artworks, since it's only 12 colors and you don't want to deal with the drama of the Prismacolor, quality control issues that have appeared in the past. Although some people have told me recently that they have not had as many problems recently. But if you want something where you know that you're not going to have any issues with the quality control, I really recommend these Blackwings. And you can see that it's only until we start to get into the Polychromos that we start to really match the color intensity. Because the other ones don't really match it, but it's only until we start to get to the Polychromos and this is the Crayola Luminance, and you can see here. Now the Luminance are considerably more expensive. I think a set of 20 Luminance now is going for $50. So it's definitely a huge price difference, and we can start to see the intensity there. But it does not necessarily speaking about the quality of the luminance. But anyway, so these are the Blackwing colors. So you can see once you compare it to the other brands, and once you see the color laid down, that even though the price on the surface does seem a little bit high, $20 for 12 pencils, once you see what you actually get, I think that it's definitely a fair price. Especially, you know, considering that this is a new company, so they're probably just getting started. And hopefully once we get more colors in, I really would love to see what they do if they ever decide to do, you know, 24, 36 colors. I think that if they did a 36 color set, these would be, you know, really highly up there. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. And if you like this video, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to a wonderful person on who purchased these from my Amazon wish list. This pencil and this one too. These are the Caran d'Ache blender pencils, which, as you saw from the videos, I don't use them as much for my everyday coloring, but I use them a lot for doing the reviews and testing out how they blend. You know, and that sort of thing. So I was actually running out, so somebody got that from me from my Amazon wishlist, so I really appreciate that. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about Blackwing or the Blackwing colors. They really did sharpen really well. I had no problem sharpening. Let me show you this, because I thought I had talked about how they sharpen. They come in this really nice packaging too. I should have mentioned this earlier, but they come in this really nice packaging and they sharpen really well. I was quite impressed with how they sharpen. But because they are softer, they do tend to wear down a little bit more than, say, like the Polychromos, which are a slightly harder pencil. But anyway, so if you have any questions about these, about the Blackwing colors or Blackwing in general, let me know down in the comment. Once again, thank you to pencils.com for sending me out these for review. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. And also check out the Patreon page if that's something that you would be interested in doing to help support the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!